So I'm just going to ask you 20 questions altogether, basically about a new product that we want to design for marketing, but we're not actually going to design it, obviously. It's just an assignment. So we just want to
surprise.
So we just want to get your feedback on product, and just don't. I know like it's hard to not be, but don't be shy. Just try and talk as much as you can, even if you think you sound silly. Like just talk, and we want to get a good mark. Just talk and don't be shy. And then in the last two questions, we might ask you to draw something. So, yeah. And thank you so much for participating. Like, it's so nice. It's all really appreciate it. Yeah. Okay. And should I start the questions?
No. So first of all, do you consider hygiene to be important, and how important?
Yeah, for sure it is important, especially in working life, and to be considered to be a serious person, and I think therefore it's very important.
Yeah, I think it's essential to be like in social life. You cannot.
Yeah.
You live in a city and in a community. You cannot do like weird stuff.
Yeah, I think so as well. Because like nowadays, with transportation and like social life has increased a lot, and your image is very important. Especially now that you have to try to get jobs or try to maintain your status, it's real important to take care of your image and your hygiene.
Yeah. Do you think everyone feels the same way? Do you think people brush their teeth a lot? Like how many times do you think people brush their teeth? Like how many times a day do you think people brush their teeth?
Or how many times a day do you brush your teeth? Brush, like.
Oh, 4 times in a day.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
That's good.
The normal should.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
How many times do you think people brush their teeth? Not you, but like.
I think 2 would be an average, like 1 in the morning, 1 at night.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hope it is an average,
Yeah.
but I don't think it is.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do you continue? Okay. So what brand of toothbrush do you use currently? Do you know?
Yeah, it's a German one, so it's probably not so well known in the world, but it is Blender made,
Okay.
so I prefer that.
Okay. What
I
about?
think I have a Vitis or Oral-B one.
Yeah.
Oral-B.
Yeah, same.
Do you normally pick this brand? Do you normally go with Oral-B, and do you normally go with your German brand?
Yeah, more or less.
Yeah. And what about you guys?
Yes.
But I'm not so sticky with it. I would say like I can differ between it,
Yeah.
like Colgate and Oral-B, and I actually trust in every paste that is sold in Germany because I trust in the industry that they make good products.
Yep.
Like
that's
I
good.
think from test it supports my argument.
Do you guys have any specific reason why you choose that brand, or you don't care to just go on pick one? What about you? Do you always want Oral-B, or you don't care?
No, I use this, but it's not the normal. I use also another brand.
Okay.
Okay. Like even quality or design or price, does that affect your purchasing choice?
Price and design, I would say.
Yeah, price and
I
design.
guess that if you don't have a personal affection for Oral-B, but you always end up buying Oral-B, it might be because something calls your attention.
Yeah.
Maybe price, maybe design.
I think people, especially if it goes with health hygiene products, they are a lot more. They are willing to pay a little bit more than for other products. I would say that you can put up a higher price actually than it is worth.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. So how often do you eat away from home? Like quite often, or not so often?
A few days a week.
Yeah.
On
5
weekends.
5 days
5
a
days a
week.
week? Yeah.
6 days a week.
Do you eat at university?
Yeah.
Do you?
Sometimes.
I eat at home.
Every day. Every day?
I would say twice a week away.
Yeah.
The rest at home.
Do you manage to brush your teeth? So when you eat away from home, do you manage to brush your teeth when you're out of the house after you
Not really.
eat?
No.
Not really? Okay. So I'm assuming then that you don't use any, well, say if you were traveling, like on holiday, would you use like dental travel kits or any other means to like address your oral hygiene needs?
I will
Will you-
get my toothpaste and my toothbrush and
Yeah.
go with it in the
Okay.
suitcase.
Same.
Yeah.
I will not buy a.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Do you ever forget to bring your toothpaste when you travel? Do you,
Yes.
like when you go away from home, do you
Yeah.
feel like you forget your toothpaste?
Yeah.
Especially if you go with someone else and you
And you
believe
think
that
that they're
the
gonna
other-
bring it?
The other one is gonna bring it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Happens to everyone. Okay.
everyone.
So would a toothpaste that stores toothpaste be more convenient for your lifestyle?
What's the question again?
So
What if a toothbrush stored toothpaste inside of it?
Oh.
Do you think it would be more convenient for you?
Well, for traveling, you
Yeah.
would not forget the toothpaste, as you said,
Mm.
and it would be more comfortable, especially for when you're like finishing the toothpaste and you have to,
Yeah.
and it's messy.
Okay.
Mm.
So if this item was available on the stores, would you consider buying it? Would you like to buy it?
It's a good question.
Yeah. I think next year, because we are going to travel a little bit more than now, it's a good option.
But you, for example, eat at university a lot. So would you bring your toothbrush with you if you didn't have to bring your toothbrush, the cap of the toothbrush, the toothpaste and everything? If it was just one item, would
It's
you
more
bring it?
comfortable, but I think it would depend on the price.
Mm. That's fair enough. Okay, so when you take your toothbrush away with you on holiday, or if you go away for a few days on the weekend, and you just sort of put it in your bag, don't really think about it, have you ever considered whether it is actually stored in a hygienic way? And if you think about it, do you think it is actually stored hygienically? Like when you,
I usually do. I try to put something on so it doesn't like get in touch with
yeah.
everything.
So like what do you put on? What would you do?
Depends on where I am or what I have.
Yeah.
Maybe, like,
So you'd have to sort of go out of your way and find something
yeah.
to put on it, which takes a bit of time and can be a bit annoying.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
I used
And
to put the
you're-
sandwich back.
Yeah, the
Or
sandwich
take out
bag.
sandwich bag
That's
and
what I
put
do
it-
too.
Oh, yeah.
What if you have
Easier.
toilet paper?
Yeah.
Ah.
What if there's nothing?
When it's clean.
Yeah. Yeah. So if a toothbrush was designed with like a cap, like a mechanical cap, like you just press the button and it sort of like covers the bristles, do you think this would be more hygienic for your toothbrush when you're traveling?
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And if this was an item in the stores, and if you travel a lot, and stuff, would you consider purchasing it?
Yes.
Yeah. And I'm home too.
Yeah.
Because, because you put your toothbrush and everything, you need to be aware where you put it, and if you have like a button
Yeah.
with I would definitely buy at home too.
Yeah.
Okay. So, if a toothbrush was designed with an inbuilt toothpaste dispenser, as we said before, and a mechanical cap for hygiene purposes, as we just said, would you purchase it in the stores?
Yes, depending on the price, but I would consider.
Would you?
Same.
Really? Would you be willing to pay more than the average price just to have these features? So, for example, if your regular toothbrush is €2 and you find this for €5, which is the double price, would you buy it for the hygiene and the convenience? Or
I think it would depend once on how much I travel, because that's like the main purpose. And second, it would depend on how is the expenditure of like how does the toothpaste experiment, like if it's easy to replace
Yeah,
for a
it's
new
easy to
one,
re-
or like it's easy to use and you don't have to carry more stuff around.
I don't understand the question.
So if there was a toothbrush that was comprised of the features that we spoke about before. So like inbuilt dispenser, like if the toothbrush firstly contained toothpaste within it, and also had a feature that was like a mechanical cap and to protect the bristles when you're traveling, would you want to purchase this, and how much more would you be willing to pay for this product than a regular toothbrush? So it's a bit
The regular,
Yeah.
I have with a cup.
That's not mechanical, you mean? You just
Not mechanical.
take it off and okay. That's what you have.
I don't have the mechanical.
Yeah, you just have
Yeah.
the regular cup.
And,
You
yeah,
take it.
the regular. But with a little cup. So.
So
And so if this like hypothetical toothbrush contained like toothpaste within it, like the one that we're trying to sell, would you be willing to pay more for this toothbrush, or not willing to pay more?
Not paying.
Not paying more. Okay. So now I'm gonna take you through some projective techniques.
Alright.
we would like you to draw what you think
What do you
the
think
first toothbrush looked like. The first implant.
The first
Oh.
attempt.
Yeah.
like the first invented toothbrush? What do you think?
I invent a brush.
No.
The first toothbrush that ever existed.
Tell them to put material.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also can you please indicate what you think it might have been made of? Like, I don't know, like
Wood, plastic, or
plastic.
straw. Seriously. Are you ready? Okay. So they kind of look similar.
So, wood, you have said wood and straw,
Yeah.
which is probably not a bad. And wood, branches of a tree with tree roots, yeah. And then,
Wood and dry plants.
yeah, okay.
And I chose like a lot of plants tied together,
Yeah,
so it's softer.
yeah.
Um,
And wood. Yeah, cool. So now we're going to show you a photo of like the actual first toothbrush. And I think it was from it was actually in China in the Tang dynasty, like in 600, wait, 900, like between 619 and 907. So that was a very long time ago.
We can just show
Yeah, I'll just show you here.
how it's there.
This is
So it's similar to what you draw.
okay.
Now before.
Entrevista subsahariana utilizando
Ah, sure.
Okay, now the second part is if you can please draw what you think the toothbrush will look like in 20 years.
Or like at some point in the future.
Yeah,
In the future.
Yeah.
How many draws are we going to do?
don't worry, it's the second.
This is the last drawing.
Alright.
Yeah.
Cool. Whenever you're ready. So, what have you done?
Yeah, I've
Up
done-
to a brush.
yeah, and there's like an airbrush to be clean between the teeth.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay, I was going a little bit too futuristic, so I put a bottle like a Listerine,
Yeah.
but with special effects and nanorobots, and so you don't need to take a toothbrush and anything. You have like Listerine, but
That's
with a
what
plus.
Yeah.
And another one with ultraviolet light.
So you
it
can
kill-
see the bacteria.
No, it kills all the bacteria. and
Mm.
everything.
Cool.
Mine would look similar as the ones nowadays, but I would say that they would have more options, like for example, as he said, to clean little parts of your teeth and also maybe water.
Mm.
And I use this item that just would have like a pressured liquid, like the ones they have in the dentist to just disinfect, fully disinfect your mouth, like quickly.
Cool.
It's like one electronic
Yep.
there is now, but before it's more aerodynamic for the end,
Yeah.
not
Yeah, that's really good. Thank you. These are all just ideas for us and our design, so thank you so much. Lastly, I'm going to ask you about a positive. I'm going to ask you to think of this. So a positive experience that you might have had with
A
toothbrush.
toothbrush.
Yeah. So think of a memory when you've been brushing your teeth. Say if you I don't know if you're with your girlfriend or your boyfriend or something, and you're both there like brushing your teeth together, having a great time. Like that's just an idea. Like think of a memory when you felt really happy, or any memory that you've had when brushing your teeth, and just think of it. And maybe if you want to share it, you could share it. That would be good. So just have a think. If you can think of anything.
I can't think of anything, but I have an idea for like an electronic device where you can put all your music and it's like louder than
Yeah.
the sounds of the
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's really good.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. So, do you have any memories? Any
It's not like a
brush memories?
actual memory, but it's a good experience to
Yeah, that's
go
good.
at Friday night, Saturday morning,
Yeah.
and brush your teeth, like, or trying to do it. It's fun in the moment.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yep.
I remember the first time that I used a toothbrush.
Yeah.
I was like 3 or 4 years old, and my grandfather bought me this pink toothbrush,
Yeah.
and I thought that I was like a big girl.
Oh, that's so
like
nice.
really fun. That's the only memory I can say about it.
That's so nice. That's like yeah, that's perfect.
I don't have an important memory, but I think the music part is very good because usually when I brush my teeth, I take out my phone and play music, and yes, I can
Yeah.
hear.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that would be cool.
Yeah. Cool. That's okay. If you don't have anything, that's okay. It's a difficult one. Toothpaste, toothbrush memories. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So yeah, thank you so much for participating, and yeah, thank you for your time. Really appreciate it.
You're welcome.